Okay, so here's the video for the 1987 Trans Am. That's for sale or trade. I'll upload this to YouTube so you guys can see it. And yeah, so I'll start with the walk around, then we'll start her up and listen to it, and I'll drive it down the road for a few minutes before it starts raining here, as quick as I can. So it's just washed. Yeah, I've waxed it multiple times. You guys know how it is. Okay, so do a quick walk around. Here's the rims. Pretty good shape. They could be polished more. They are not the originals, of course you can tell. The front tires are okay, pretty good, not super great, not brand new. The rear tires are very new, still in very good shape. Here's the rear rims here. New air shocks in the rear. Just this, I believe it was last season. This season or last? I think it was last season. I got all the receipts for everything. Go around to the back here. Body's in very nice shape. No rust, no visible rust here. Only rust there is underneath. If you can see it, oh, it's locked. Gotta lock your car if people don't steal it. So, only rust is completely non-visible. It is, I don't know if you can see it, there's some of it underneath here. So I just showed you the worst part of the car. That is the worst part. Underneath the doors here, where it VIN. Hold for VIN. Okay, there it is. The seals are pretty good, as long as I'm right here to do that. Seals are real good. If you go in a car wash and you get side blasted, it does come in a little bit. That's how these are, how a lot of these older cars are. It doesn't leak in the rain at all, no problems at all. This here needs to be replaced. I haven't done that yet. All the work that I've done, I've put into the engine up there. I've put at least $2,000, probably more dollars into the engine. Had it torn down, put back together by Napa Auto Center over in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Yeah, looks like we've had a few raindrops here already. Uh-oh, I better get that in. So, louvers, very good shape. Paint is good on them still. And this is the area here where all Trans Ams have a problem with the rubber. This needs, when this was painted, this paint job is probably a few years old now. I've had this for 6-7 years. It was done, paint job was done before that. So this did not have enough flex in it. They don't use flex anymore, but back in the day when they did it, they did. And there isn't enough. So that needs to be repainted. Here's the rear symbol, the badge, dual exhaust, chrome tipped. Here's the other rim here. Close up. I polished them some, but I haven't polished them this season. They need to be polished again, as you can probably tell. The steering is very tight. I've had the whole steering column gone over. Here's the front end. The bumper I can get some bugs on it right now. That car wash did not do as good as I thought it would. Got to do it by hand. Anyway, there's a few marks here and there on the bumper. So if you're gonna, do the tail, you probably could touch this up too. But otherwise, these are not decals. These are hand-painted flames, and they are what is known as chrome illusion. These are purplish looking now, it looks like in the camera, but let's see if I can get an angle. They turn a bit gold when the sun's on them, or you're at a certain angle. Gold and purple is what they are. Same with the sides here, they all do that, everything with that color in it. Yeah, seals on this side are good. Up top, same as the other side. This here, some of the other side needs to be done. Hopefully you guys can hear me in the video here. Okay, so we'll get to the interior. Steering column, this is very solid. I had the whole thing done. Very good steering column, adjustable. Gauges, everything works, absolutely everything is in good working condition here. No lights on. I'll turn on in a second, you'll see there's no lights. Headlights. Replace the headlight motors. Headlights go up and down. Good. The power windows are good. I'll show you that. Put the keys in. They work great. Use them all the time. Venting system is good. AC. It has AC, but it's not charged right now because I never use it. But it could be charged if you wanted it to be. Okay. Power windows. Good. Door locks. This side. Let's see. This side works well. power locks. This side is a little worn because, as you can see, they've been used a lot. They still work, but you gotta hit them a few times. Not the greatest. Could be done. Otherwise, inside here, interior is very nice. New dash, GTA badging, W6 suspension, GTA badging. It's an original GTA. This isn't a fake or anything. It has all the badging on the inside. The badges on the outside were taken off when it was repainted down in Chicago with this custom paint job. Back seat is in good shape. Move my hand there. Two things about the inside. There is custom subs in the back. Let's see if you can see them. Subs. 12-inch subs and a dual. I believe it's 450 watt. Just a little amplifier. Now this needs to be done. It is up, like, you know, I've driven it like this ever since I've had it, because all the money I put into the engine. Everything works up here. The map light, everything. This is a little flashlight in here. All that accessories are in here still. Original stuff. This needs to be either reattached or I would probably put up a new black one if it was me to match the dash. But if you want to keep it original, you could use the original color. Otherwise, yeah, this needs to be reattached or replaced. That's it. And one other thing about the inside, seat is good. This needs to be cleaned a bit. It has been that way since I've had it. It could probably be cleaned out. I just have not done the interior yet. Carpeting is, it looks kind of bad in the camera, but it looks a lot better in person. The camera looks bad. Anyway, it needs to be vacuumed, but no. Seat's good. Only one problem is this right here. There is a rip from, you know, use. People sliding in and out of the car over like the last 20-30 years. So that's the only tear in the upholstery in the vehicle. This is it. That's the only one. Everything else is in very good shape. The hatch works. The little grabby thing at the bottom, I'm going to pop it for you, that works, so I'll show you that. The grabby thing, that's not the technical term. There's the release there. Gotta have it turned over to AC mode in order to let me start her up. Pop the hatch. Okay, running for you. Here's how it sounds as long as I'm back here. Here's the underneath if you can see it. I gotta pop the hatch again. If you press the button and you don't go back and do it, then it closes itself again. But anyways, turn her off here. Take the keys out. The door's open. Get the hatch. Sure that it all works back here. The video's probably getting long. Ah man, it's already at 8 minutes. Okay, that guy works. So you go up and down there. The seal works. There's the subs. Usually vacuumed a little bit. Wipe down. Okay, close it back up. I'll show you that it seals. Because the paint of these guys don't work. Okay. There it is, sealing down. I will start her up again and drive down the road with it quick before this video gets extremely long and it's huge to upload. Okay, so car's on, no lights, no check engine, no oil, none of that fun stuff. All that has been done. Put a lot of money into this engine. So it is super reliable now. I would trust this vehicle probably more than any other vehicle we have, including that. No joke. 350s are pretty reliable, at least this one is. You put this much work into them, you know. But okay, so I'll take her down the road quick, go around a corner, and I'll stop this video before it gets to be massively huge for YouTube. Air freshener. Sony Explode deck. Works great. Has an aux input for your iPod or phone or whatever you want to listen to in there. CD player works great. Subs sound good. There is speakers in the side walls here too, as usual. Also, back window is tinted. Had a tint job done, not by me. It was done before I had it. Side windows are not tinted, and neither is the front, of course. Okay, so accelerate. Turn right here. Take it on this back road. Hopefully we can get back before it starts raining on us. Not sure if you can hear the exhaust, but it's sounds very throaty. It's a custom exhaust system, done before I got it too. So yeah, this car is horsepower is a bit beyond stock. I believe this had 220, 230 stock, and yeah, about 220, 230, and then there's 330 foot-pounds of torque in the TPI350 here in the GTAs. This is something beyond that. It's got a custom intake in it. I should pop the hood and I get back too. Custom exhaust, and I believe Napa said that when they had it apart, they thought it might have a slightly bigger cam in it. Nothing huge, just a little bit. So I'm not sure what the horse is at. It hasn't been around, it hasn't been dynoed. Maybe we're around, I don't know, 250, 260. 270 would be like hopeful. I don't know if it's quite that high. And get out of here. I normally drive it a lot more laid back than this. I'm just doing it for the video so you can hear it. Never driven in the winters. It was always garaged. Oil changes way more often than it needed to be done. Really taking good care of this. It was my first, actually my first car. I had a motorcycle before this, but about 7 years ago. So now I'm almost 30. Don't tell anybody. So we're going back here, and I will pop the hood. This video is getting long here. We're at what, 12 minutes? So pop the hood while it's running. Give her a listen, and I will end the video because I've talked too much already. Here's the shifter here. This here needs to be cleaned. When they installed the sound system, this needs to be reattached here and cleaned. They installed one of the wires through